I mean, my dad used to smoke weed in front of me all the time.
Oh, mom, that's the generation.
That was like, he would smoke. I thought that was the clouds. I'd be like, yee, going through the clouds.
Trying to sneak.
Yeah, just trying to get all up in there. But I didn't start smoking weed until I got in my 20s, and I was in college. I was in the band. I was in the band with these white boys, and they were like,
"Because
you
was aware of it already."
It wasn't no taboo to me. I was like, okay, that's weed. It wasn't nothing. But when I got with a band when I was in college, that's when I tried it. But that was my own decision. It wasn't because my dad. Well, I saw my dad smoking weed. I was kind of like, I didn't know why. Like why you even need to do that? But I liked the smell of it, But that. So it's like, but when you hide it, it become that forbidden fruit. And when it's forbidden fruit, motherfuckers do crazy shit for forbidden fruit. That's just human.
What age did you, Kendra, first take a whiff and realize, like, hey, what's that smell?
It was a young age. I started smoking weed when I was 10.
Shut the fuck up.
I was 10 years old. My best friend's babysitter, and I was downstairs. We had an apartment, and I was downstairs, and my mom had a boyfriend at the time, and we were downstairs in the bathroom. But an apartment, it's like bathroom, you know. So like we were smoking downstairs in the bathroom, but they could smell it upstairs and everything. Then I came upstairs. I came upstairs, was eating all the snacks, was cracking up, and then my mom's boyfriend was like, your daughter's high, right? And my mom was like, no, she's not, but I don't know, like it was from a young, I've always been around it. Like the only time I ever stole anything from my mom, she had called me one day. I was like probably like 13 at the time. I was getting ready to go to school. She called me. She said, Kendra, look outside and see if I dropped the blunt somewhere on the stairs. I'm like, okay. So I look, I see the blunt. I'm like, nope, I don't see anything.
My blunt.
That was the one and only time.
She know about that already? You told her about that?
She do. I did tell her.
If she watched the show, she gonna make is that what happened to that blunt back in 1990, man?
I just told her, a couple years ago.
But Rob, when's the first time you smelled the devil's lettuce?
Nah, man. My uncle smoked me out, so I was like about 13. See, my mother has like a bunch of brothers.
Okay.
At one point it was this many brothers. Things happened. Now it's this many brothers, but it's always just been me around them. Whatever. When your mom's like, it's summer vacation. Mom's like, all right, go hang out with your uncles. I'm gonna go do single woman shit. What I'm saying? But no, it's always with the uncles. It's that's what it was, man. And then things got worse.
What about you, Rob? What's the first time age, man, you can think?
That I smelled it?
Yeah, smelled it and it was like, oh, okay.
5, 6. My grandpa and grandma, whole family smoked.
Yeah.
It was never taboo. And then the first time I smoked, I think I was 15.
15?
The worst high of my life.
No.
Scared the shit. I thought I was gonna die.
Man,
you hear those?
It's usually like that.
I was telling the homie,
it's usually like that. Yeah, it's usually like that the first time, man. When you hit it.
That's why you don't smoke with your friends. That's why you smoke with family.
Man, we smoked a peach blunt too. I'll never forget.
Oh yeah, you went all the way to the top level.
Optimal?
What?
Optimal?
Nah, it was a Swisher.
It was a Swisher.
See, that's the difference between y'all guys. You see, I started out with
I remember them
smoking.
peach
It was smoking out of pipes or
Yeah.
whatever, right? So I never really came up around people who were smoking blunts or anything because it's just a waste of weed.
I smoked papers up until about a year ago. People around there always smoke paper. I was smoking with my uncle when I did, but that was paper. I just found these
wraps and shit.
The hemp wraps.
Yeah,
I fuck with these hemp wraps is it right now, but before that it was always just raw papers.
What about you, though, man? What age, man?
It's probably maybe about 15, about the same time as him.
That's the first time, but the first time you ever took that whiff.
I had it, but I remember it was a similar experience though. I remember hitting it, walking the. This one I stayed off of Austin, like in the NHPs over there, towards the back part. But remember, we all used to walk to school, so we walking through the back way behind Rogers Park. So we smoking the Garcia Vega. So I remember, man, listen, bro. By the time we get to school, man, it's all bad. First period, I was done. All the way to the end of the day. Bro, I'm sleeping in every class. It was one of them experiences, man. Like bro was saying, it was. But I came back the next day and it was cool though. It was smoother the next day.
Man,
Can't mix weed with school, man. Could never do that. It's like a waste of weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
going to school.
I was exposed to drugs
in school.
Niggas blowing. Shit. I went to Morningside. Shit. Weed spot was across the street.
Are we?
Y'all had to do, man, on your way to school, I gotta either him or you had the, man, convenient $3 blunt, man. Nigga riding around, man, you know what I'm saying, early in the morning, man, got them $3 blunts. Like, okay, man. $3 blunt, man. He gonna put in a Philly, chocolate Philly.
Or you be ready.
$5. This when you think about it, it's like, man, back then you gotta think, man, if a nigga got a hold of a half ounce for some fucking brown weed or Reggie weed, nigga, he thought he was gonna be rich. Nigga, you was breaking it up like you was like, man, like Scarface over there, man.
I was a young nigga.
Man.
Because people would buy it. That was back then. You didn't know the type of bud you were getting. It could have been anything. Nowadays, you can get whatever you want.
Oh, you caught it. You caught it up there. Baby Indo. You had all kinds of things.
These kids is bullshit. Like, I want that purple Sour Patch. You don't sit your ass down and buy.
Nigga, they don't remember the
sticks and seeds, one by one, 1 inch by 1 inch, man. $5. That was a fat one.
See, when you start out, you gotta have some stems and seeds popping your face.
Man,
you ain't had that, man. Nah, these little young motherfuckers ain't had nothing.
That's why, man. That's why these niggas is having kids like they is, man.
Look, man, I don't mind being bougie.
They all.
They need.
See, we was coming up, man. If you didn't take it, you be. Nigga be like, oh, man, you ain't gonna have kids, man. You smoke them seeds. Oh, nigga, fuck it. I ain't trying to have no kids and shit. Like, man, I promise. That used to be my good. I swear, you be, man, roll up, man, you might miss a seed in that motherfucker.
That motherfucker get the popping. Yeah, that shit, man. You might not have no kids.
Shit. Man,
give me all the seeds.
Man, them first, man. I went from the Phillies to the chocolates to the Vegas to the Optimals, back to the Long Vegas, to once I got the, man, let me see. Yeah, Swisher. Once I got a Swisher, I just didn't change no more.
Yeah, especially that chocolate, though. I used to fuck with
like 99 is when I got to a Swisher. I went to, no, I take that back. I went to Colorado in like 90, in about 99, because I was playing football. And no, the first time we smoked on Mama's in Colorado. Bullshit, you not. My dad's fucking girlfriend's son.
That's a good place to smoke, Colorado.
Man, he got me loaded. Yeah. He was like, man, you smoke? I'm that kid from LA that's playing football. Yeah. Hey, you smoke? Oh, yeah, I smoked before. I ain't never smoked. Oh, yeah? Oh, come on, man. We gonna take this ride. What's this? Oh, this a bowl. Oh, man, all you do is hit that motherfucker. I must have hit that motherfucker. And all of a sudden, I just look at him, I just get to laughing. He rolling. Man, we went to McDonald's, man. I had $20, spent the whole 20.
That's that shit. Yo, I started $2.99.
I spent it. He just kept laughing. I'm laughing. I'm like, man, I'm fucking high. That's all I kept telling him, like, fuck. He's like, yeah, that football career is over now. Like, man, I'm high. He said, for the rest of your life, man, you're going to always partake upon this. Just understand. And they ain't never fucking lied, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but I think, man, this is our shit.
You're onto something about the seeds, though. That must be the new. That must be that new male birth control. They're talking about just pop them seeds.
Pop some seeds, man. Man, hey, when's the last time you smoked some Reggie? Bobby Brown. Nigga, that shit will put you to. Nigga, they still got it on my mama. They still got fruit in San Diego. Nigga, they still, nigga, you go to some of them hood spots. AZ.
You trying to get a headache? Like that shit.
I don't think I've ever smoked Reggie, so I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah, it's like drinking A&G. Like warm. It's like drinking warm. It's like E&J. It's like
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Thinking about that.
Ooh, Erkin jerk. Ooh, trash. Hey, I guarantee if you go smoke some Reggie, some Bobby Brown, some Mexican, Arizona, whatever the fuck, red hairs, baby Indo, you're going to sleep in less than 15 minutes. Yeah. You're not going to get a headache. You're going to sleep. Like, I peeped it out. I was like, man, I'm running. But my nigga, what's that? Is that AZ? Hey, give me some of that. I'm just curious to see. Man, so I wrote a fat-ass blunt. Man, I smoked about half of it.
That's cool. Last time
tried it again.
You was out?
Out again and tried it again, man. I had to keep putting. I'm like, man, that motherfucker just put a nigga to sleep.
That must have been that week. You was like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I just keep falling asleep.
Recently? Yeah, because I remember you telling me that.
I swear to God, I'm like, Kendra, I don't know what's wrong. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. Trying it like, man. Just kept going to sleep. I'm like, whoa. But then ain't that, when you consider that, when you think about it, ain't that shit all natural?
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. They say, our weed is a little bit too chemical. I'm cool with going back to weed with seeds. Every now and again, I do get, like, this is a girl I know, every now and then he'll have some Jack Herrera. We still got seeds in it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but it's that real, like, but that shit get me so goddamn blasted.
I mean, if you get the whole bag, like, you're going to get some seeds in there anyway, though. So
yeah, it's very true. It's going to be good shit,
regardless of what it is. Yeah. That shit still grow from a seed. You know what I mean? So you still get a few in there.
That should be, man, that should be a trip.
Only problem is
you'll still get some in there.
Some of that shit, and I like outdoors, it's cheaper and it will get you high, but it be on the thick ass stems.
Yeah.
Like you get a big ass bush thinking you got a cool nugget, but that shit is 2/3 stem.
Real talk.
True.
Is this Jack and the Beanstalk?
Man, right now, man, there's somebody, man, on the side of the road between here and motherfucking San Diego, man, selling some garbage weed, man.
Oh, you already know. About the pack.
Right now.
Right now. Oh, man, $500.
For the whole thing.
And it's a motherfucker all the way on the back east that's going to buy that motherfucker and get rich.
Bro, let me get 20 of those.
I never could understand that, man. Hey, man, you motherfuckers back east now just getting all that legal weed and shit. Hey, it was because y'all mans that had the money, them niggas would come and get the cheapest weed that they can ever fucking find.
Tell them, like, weed, tell them.
I swear to God, I used to tell them. I used to tell them, man, they would come
East Coast guys.
I run into them in California, and them niggas would be like, man, who got that diesel? Who got that diesel? And I'd be like, my nigga, why, sour diesel's it's a fucking sativa, bro. Like, they just smell good. Oh, yeah, they love it in New York.
That's what tripping.
They do.
They do. They love it
They
out
don't
there.
fucking know better.
They know better now. They got some gas out there.
Yeah, now they.
But we talking about New York 2015.
Man, going just years for years.
Really up until maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Exactly.
I remember they would always talk about that sour diesel, and I'd be like, you think that's like Advil. That's just some regular shit.
It smell good. It smell great, but that's all it is. I'm like, man, that shit's garbage, man. It'll be like, oh man, all them other niggas want is that diesel.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, man, that I be telling them, man, at that time, let me see. I want to say Perp, when niggas was calling it grapes or something. Nigga, it's grapes. It's flake kush. Like,
sour diesel is some shit that you can get a zip for $90 for. You know what I mean?
Smelled great though.
Yeah.
It smelled great. I remember, man, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my guy. That nigga was like, man, came all the way to the East Coast and shit. And I'm like, I'm like thinking this nigga got bomb on him because he had bomb when he be on the West. And nigga like, man, I got it, man. Oh yeah, come on, my nigga, man. These niggas charging me $110 a fucking eighth right now and shit. Bring that shit.
What?
That's crazy.
I said, fam, you got sour diesel? And they like, yeah, man. I said, man, come on, my nigga. You got to be the most retarded nigga in the world right now. You just drove all the way from there to here with sour diesel. This is the most popular fucking weed over. Like, come on, fam.
You taking penitentiary chances for that shit?
Man, they came with sour diesel. I'll never forget that. Like, you got sour diesel? Man, I'm not even buying this shit from you, man. Like, come on, fam. That nigga came over. Nigga got Stu having bomb on the West Coast. And this nigga drove all the way over here with some fucking sour diesel. I just remember thinking, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's the truth.
Come on now. Like, nigga, these motherfuckers pull you over, nigga. These highway patrols, then they gonna rape you, man. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna do the fuck they want over some sour diesel.
Sour diesel, man.